road. So this is our farm road. It's actually better than most roads out on the countryside. It's better, definitely better than most other farm roads I've been on. Still have a few potholes, but that's the tractor. It's leveling out our paddock here. Doing our blueberries in here. I'm gonna get the camera on the drone out. So that's the tripod there, just the laser leveling. So he's gonna, looks like he's gonna make this the lower end of the field, and everything will drain into that ditch there by the road. I think this is about 8 acres plus or minus, maybe a little less. And this is all going to go into our blueberry tunnels. So they're building some more tunnels behind the windbreak over there, behind all those citrus trees. And then this is a new venture that we're working on to diversify and get more horticulture in.
So he's leveling the field, starting from one side, dumping on the side he's on now, and scooping from the other side. So this is a New Holland T9 670. It's pretty grunty. It's just under 700 horsepower. Looking at the stats, it's it's a beast. It's got like a drawbar of 490. The PTO is about 530. So it's a lot. This is a contractor we've got working. It's Earthworks. This guy used to go to school with Murray, one of our workers. So as you see here, this is the lower end of the field. We're taking material from here and we're moving it and depositing it on the other end of the field to put in a slope. I think they're looking for possibly around 2 degrees. It's in that order. It's a bit more than 1, but not more than 5. Um, so they want to make the NT's heading towards lower, and then that direction towards the creek. So that's the side closest to the creek. So we want all the water to drain that way. And then at the same time, he wants to fall into that drain by the road there, or the ditch, and move away from the field. Yeah, that scoop he's running, it's 27 cubic yards. It's she's pretty big. I would have liked to have had the microphone working, but it's not good for external use. It's really windy, and this tractor doesn't make as much noise as a typical, like a Caterpillar. If you were, running a proper scraper, motor scraper, she's pretty quiet. So one of the things the guy was saying, Murray was telling me, is he prefers running these tractors now to running motor scrapers. I don't know if it's because the gearboxes are better, it's got more PTO power, or it's just more comfortable. So you're in a, suspended cab, air suspension, good seat, really good visibility, fore and aft, all sides. You can do multiple tasks, so you're basically like a tractor plus a utility trailer that you'd pull along. So wow, when he drops the scoop, you can really see it pull. Like it can pull, but the problem it doesn't have enough weight, I feel, because the tractor will just dig in, and the field is not particularly wet. So I don't know if it's just because the grass layer is giving them more resistance. And then if you go to the automatic gearboxes they've got on some of these, they're just extraordinary. So now he's coming over to drop off. And it's all computer controlled for the most part. For the leveling, there's a GPS guidance on it. It can move the bucket height or the scraper height depending on where he is to whatever he needs. It's all computer controlled. So you can tell it to start dumping, and then it's going to bring the level up. But as you can see, this is quite a big paddock. It's about between 5 to 8 acres all up. And once this thing gets going, it can travel at a fair clip. I just wish I could have more engine noises, but it wasn't that loud, so there wasn't really anything to record. It was just kind of just tootling along. Alright, I'm gonna find some music because I don't like talking all the time, but there we go.
So this is the blueberry tunnels. They have just installed these today, well, over the last few days. We've already got 2 tunnels already established, and they should be getting ready to pick soon, from what I understand. Murray had to take out the windbreak at the other end of the tunnels. Hopefully that won't affect them negatively. It does feel like it's going to be a bit windier here. Yeah, so this is gonna be a lot of space under cover. I think they've put drains in. All these are going to be drip fed, these trees. So that'll be pretty cool. They're all on an automatic watering system to get all their nutrients as needed. So this is going to be great. Hopefully we get a few freebies. I'll see later. Maybe there's some on there. So we've been pulling out citrus because the market's not bad. It's just we don't have the right varieties that people want. So we also grew far too many and we were negatively affecting the market. So we cut back on citrus. Yeah. So there's going to be quite a few acres of these. Is going to be in blueberry tunnels. The good thing is, if the blueberries don't work out, there are other things we can do, such as raspberries or other berries. So that'll be pretty cool. So there's going to be multi-use. There are other crops we can do that undercover that should do quite well if we really needed to. The frame's quite sturdy. I can imagine the plastic will need changing maybe every 5 years, 6 years maybe. Hopefully longer, but I guess we'll have to see how that all goes. But that seems like a relatively straightforward process. That just comes off that roll over there. And then you just have your guys zip it down. So, cool.